Welcome, physical science students. Today we will be demonstrating the Vegium Lab in class. So we have three objectives for this lab. Our first one is identifying and describing an unknown element. The second one is to calculate mass numbers. And thirdly is to determine the atomic mass. So for this lab, you're going to need a couple of things for the pre-lab to have handy and available during the demonstration. Are your Chapter 4 notes, atomic structure, and your worksheet A, and also your pre-lab notes. These will be slides that you will have open at home, and you will be following along. You're going to, for your background knowledge, you're going to look at slide number 1, which is purpose of the lab, and there's a paragraph. You're going to read the background knowledge. You also have 4 vocabulary terms that you're going to fill in, and then you will also go to your data table and be prepared to write in our numbers that we will be weighing here on the scale today. So first we are going to put, this is our scale. I'm going to actually turn it back on. And we're going to wait for it to set to 0. We're going to place our empty cup on the scale. We want to weigh our cup, which is 1.7 grams, but we do not want to record that mass in the measurements of our isotopes. So we are going to set this to 0. So now it is back at 0, and we can start weighing our corn without having the mass of our cup included. So we are going to pour our corn in. And as you can see on the scale, our corn isotope weighs 8.4 grams. So you're going to take those numbers and include those into your data table. Next, we will go ahead and weigh the black beans. We're going to do the same thing, but you guys will actually, we will start with an empty cup. Make sure that's at 0, and then we will pour in our black beans, and we will see that our measurement is, our mass is 13.1 grams. And we'll do the same again for the pinto beans. Want to make sure it's at 0. We're going to pour these in. And our mass is 20.8 grams. So those are our measurements, and you will see on the data table where you need to fill those in. Next is, okay, now I'm all, okay. Our next part is going to separate each piece of each isotope. So we are going to count out our corn, our pinto beans, and our black beans. And for the sake of the demonstration today, I've already gone ahead and done that. So we already recorded that we have 8.4 grams of corn, and now we need to count each piece of corn. So there are 51 pieces of corn in this cup. So we're going to go ahead and record that on our data table. The pinto beans, we had a gram weight of 20.8, and in this cup there are 59 pinto beans. And for the black beans, we recorded 13.1 grams, and we have 68 black beans. So we are going to combine them together now and get a total weight for the Vegium. So we're going to add our cup back onto the scale, make sure that it's at 0, and we will pour everything back into this cup. And as you can see, it's reading 42.3 grams. You want to stop it? Because now I'm like